Yo, who the F is this?
This is Stuart McGill, Distinguished Professor Emeritus at University of Waterloo. He's been a professor for 32 years and has been a leading researcher in spine biomechanics laboratory that had three objectives: to understand how the lower back functions, to understand how it becomes injured, and formulate and investigate hypotheses related to prevention of injury and optimal rehabilitation of the injured back, and ultimate performance of the athletic back. He has produced numerous clinical academic works, 6 clinical videos you can find at backfitpro.com and otpbooks.com. Now let's begin. The McGill Big 3 consists of 3 different exercises, the first of which being called the curl up. The starting position is you want to start flat on your back. Make sure you have your hands down, flat against the floor, and make sure you have one leg extended out and one leg standing. You want to make sure you have space between your lower back and the floor, so you're going to place your hands up underneath them, and those will operate as pressure sensors because you don't want to round your back putting pressure against the floor or your hands in this case. If you have difficulty with shoulder mobility to get your hands there, you can use a thin towel to put under, just something where you can tell that you're applying pressure if you do this improperly. So what you're going to do is you're going to engage your abs and then pick your head up off the floor like so and hold for 10 seconds and then put it back down. This is going to strengthen the abdominal muscles at the front of your spine. And so once again, you want to just engage your abdominals and just pick your head up off the floor and hold that position for 10 seconds. Now if you feel tightness in your neck, please be sure to tuck your chin and repeat and see if that alleviates any discomfort that you are having. And that is the curl up. The next exercise is going to be the modified side plank. The modification comes with the positioning of the knees and feet. Your knees are going to be at 90 degrees and they're going to be stacked on top of each other. You're also going to have your elbow at 90 degrees stacked under the shoulder. This exercise helps strengthen the external obliques, which are your ab muscles on the side of your body, and your glute medius, which is your upper buttocks that attaches just below the iliac crest and runs under the glute maximus. So you're just going to perform this exercise. You're just going to lift your hips up, and that's going to engage your abs, your external obliques, and glute medius to hold that position for 10 seconds, and then lower back down before the next rep. If you want to make this more difficult, you can extend your legs out, and place your feet in a staggered position, and this will create less stability to make the exercise a bit more challenging for you. And the reps will be performed the same way. Lift your hips up and hold for 10 seconds. And last but not least is the bird dog. You're going to set up for this exercise by having your knees stacked under your hips and your hands stacked under your shoulders. You want to keep your back flat. You don't want to have it overly flexed, your thoracic spine overly flexed or overly extended. You just want to have it nice and flat. And as you can see, I'm extending my right arm forward and my left leg back and holding for 10 seconds. Gonna go tap the knee and then extend back. A common mistake with this is people tend to extend the leg too high. You want to think about extending that foot towards the floor. As you see, you'll have a better example on it. Just making sure my spine is set straight. And as you can see, you want to keep that spine totally neutral during this movement, holding as much tension in your upper back and in your lower back and in your glutes as much as possible to help strengthen and build endurance of the muscles in your lower back and your glutes to help stabilize the spine. And that's it. That is the McGill Big 3. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for support. And feel free to share this content with your friends and my socials with them. Have a good one.